In the Supreme Master Qinghai International Association relief news from Bangladesh, on November 9, 2019, a powerful cyclone swept through the coast of Bangladesh with high wind speeds and heavy rainfall, damaging homes, crops, and infrastructure. More than 2 million residents had to be evacuated to cyclone shelters in 14 districts. Sadly, 25 people lost their lives. According to authorities, the Sundarbans mangrove forest on the Bay of Bengal, which is home to many endangered species, shielded the coast from the storm's full impact. Upon receiving the report about the disaster from our Bangladesh center, our beloved Supreme Master Qinghai said, "Please send $25,000 to help extra for those most desperate, like the elderly, expectant, and orphans, with all sorrow and prayers. May heaven be merciful to all afflicted." One of our rescue teams from Taiwan, also known as Formosa, immediately flew to Bangladesh and went to the affected area in Potowakali district. With the help of our local association members and some residents there, our team promptly purchased and packed 2,000 bags of emergency supplies that included rice, potatoes, lentils, and sugar, while vegan cookies and candies were reserved for children. On November 19th, our relief team traveled to 2 places within the village of Chelabunya, where all the bags of aid plus alternative living flyers were distributed with the kind assistance of the authorities. The local villagers were grateful for the relief provisions.
The Supreme Master Qinghai এদেরকে আমাদের পক্ষ থেকে ইউনিভার্সিটির পক্ষ থেকে ধন্যবাদ জানাই। তারা এই এলাকায় প্রথম আসছেন এবং এই সাহায্যের হাত বাড়িয়ে দিয়েছেন। এজন্য আমাদের এলাকার জনসাধারণ তাদেরকে তাদের সার্বিক ধন্যবাদ জানাই এবং তারা সকলে খুশি তাদের প্রতি এবং কৃতজ্ঞতা জ্ঞাপন করছি আমরা।
Our appreciation to all the government officials and volunteers who generously offered their time to help our association members with the aid mission, as well as our relief team for their caring efforts. In Allah's protective grace, may the beautiful people of Bangladesh smoothly return to their normal lives in comfort, safety, and happiness.
United Nations Agency collaborates with global nonprofit to help vulnerable children go to school. The World Food Programme, or WFP, and Education Cannot Wait have formed a partnership to help meet the food and education needs of children in emergency and crisis situations. Signed at the WFP's headquarters in Rome, Italy, the Memorandum of Understanding sets forth the 2 organizations' commitment to providing disadvantaged children with their nutritional needs, thus supporting their good health and enable better learning. The initiative will be implemented at country and regional levels and will also call for greater political commitment and financial resources to support the plan. Our earnest gratitude, World Food Programme and Education Cannot Wait. God bless you. In heaven's boundless generosity, may your partnership bring a future full of hope and possibilities for many bright children.
Germany further assists water sector development in Jordan. Germany, a Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion Laureate, has donated an additional grant worth €1 million to support 2 existing projects, enhancing water sources across Jordan. One of the endeavors received an earlier contribution of €4 million from Germany for the development of water information systems to improve services and environmental conditions in the nation. The other half of the grant will be channeled to a €3.5 million initiative, which will continue until 2023, focusing on research to determine the costs of water extraction as well as the quality of water. Many thanks and God bless you, Germany, for your dedicated support of Jordan. May all the spiritual Jordanian people be endowed with abundant lives of harmony and goodwill in Allah's peaceful embrace.
Supreme Master Qinghai gratefully present Germany the Shining World Caring Leadership Award with high praises, esteem, gratitude, and best wishes in God's love.
Uzbekistan takes strides in solar energy production. The government of Uzbekistan has signed a mandate with the International Finance Corporation, or IFC, a World Bank Group member, to develop up to 900 megawatts of solar power capacity. IFC will facilitate public-private partnerships, PPPs, for 2 solar projects of up to 200 megawatts each, followed by a 500 megawatt one. A PPP for a 100 megawatt plant has already been tendered. These steps allow the country to move significantly closer to its 2030 goal of producing up to 5 gigawatts of solar energy capacity. Our applause, Uzbekistan government and the International Finance Corporation, for your joint efforts in producing sustainable energy. May every country quickly develop their green industries to protect the earth and all her inhabitants in divine grace.
New Zealand farmers collect a record amount of recyclable plastic. The New Zealand non-profit Agri-Recovery Foundation's Rural Recycling Program has gathered 437 metric tons of container and drum plastic from farms and orchards in the country in the past year. This is a 43% increase from the previous year and means that more than half of the containers sold in New Zealand are now being recycled. Free for farmers, the initiative recycles the plastic by turning it into a resin, which is then used to make materials such as cable covers and a building substance that prevents rising dampness from the ground. Furthermore, the foundation also collected and disposed of 10.5 metric tons of unwanted or no longer in use agri-chemicals. Well done, Agri-Recovery Foundation and New Zealand farmers. May we all be great stewards of our precious planet in the delight of heaven.
Formerly unemployed South African man finds job as a reward for his kind action. Johannesburg businessman Vic Camphor offered a job to Sibongiseni Nkosi, who had helped him push his vehicle all the way back to the car dealership when it malfunctioned on the road as it was getting dark. Mr. Camphor rewarded Mr. Nkosi for his effort and then offered him a job as a trainee gas attendant. Mr. Nkosi is happy to be gainfully employed, and people who had formerly seen him on the street corner asking for money for food have been touched to see the efficient new employee. Our spirits are uplifted to hear this moving story. Our gladdened appreciation, Vic Camphor and Sibongiseni Nkosi, for both of your noble actions. May we bring love and kindness to each other as gracious citizens of a caring world, in the overflowing compassion of the Providence.
A major supermarket chain in the United Kingdom releases vegan no-pork pie. Morrison's recently launched one of the nation's first vegan pork pies, made from pea and soy protein. The release adds to the list of vegan products the chain has developed, including a foot-long sausage roll, no mozzarella dippers, no chick-in jalfrezi, and more. Commenting on the exciting changes, Product Development Manager at Morrison's, Amy Fizak-Leah, explained, "We wanted to make the ultimate main dish that vegans, vegetarians, and those that don't fancy meat can enjoy." Great news, Morrison's. Wishing your growing vegan line much success in celestial blessings.
American rescue pilots transport animals to new lives. Since 2008, volunteer aviators of non-profit organization Pilots and Paws have assisted in saving more than 200,000 animals in need by flying them to safe havens across the United States. Using an online platform, animal rescue groups post flight requests that are accessible to over 5,000 general aviators. A number of pilots sometimes collaborate for these freedom flights to get animals, including cats, dogs, rabbits, chickens, and reptiles, to no-kill shelters, foster homes, or adoptive forever homes. Another U.S. nonprofit, Flying Fur Animal Rescue, whose founder, Paul Steklinski, spends about $1,000 a month on his mission of love, has transported more than 1,300 dogs in the last few years. Our hearts are filled with gratitude, Pilots and Paws, Paul Steklinski, and Flying Fur Animal Rescue. Heaven bless you. May we always safeguard the lives of our innocent and vulnerable animal friends in God's benevolence.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, with heartfelt gratitude, present Pilots and Paws and Flying Fur Animal Rescue each the Shining World Compassion Award, plus $30,000 each for loving support toward their noble mission. In all God's eternal mercy and protection, may you and all involved be forever blessed by heaven's grace.